Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm here. Hello everyone. Welcome to the end of an era. I have like less than 20 days in London until I have to leave because my visa is ending. If you don't know, I did post a video about it, but if you didn't see that, surprise, I'm leaving London. My visa's up and I have to get out of the country. So I thought I would just vlog the rest of my time here and put it all into one vlog. I just want to document this era. So welcome to the vlog. Today is actually a very special day because today is my flatmate Rachel's birthday. As you guys know, Rachel and Sarah have been a very big part of my life over the past 3 years. I live with them, they're my friends, and getting to celebrate Rachel's birthday is gonna be a nice time to just hang out and celebrate. Tonight we're going to dinner and then we're doing like a bigger celebration this weekend, which I will vlog as well as much as I can. But until dinner, today I'm working and I'm also trying to get some things done because again, I have to leave soon. So I'm doing laundry and then I'm also on my lunch break gonna post some things to sell on Vinted and Facebook Marketplace. I've already sold so many things. Like I think I've sold like over 50 things on Vinted and I've sold a few things on Facebook Marketplace. I just have accumulated so much stuff. By the way, my life is in shambles. So if you see a mess, ignore it. Okay, so as I said, I'm trying to get rid of some things and anything that isn't in good enough condition to sell or give to any friends, I'm going to donate to, I think it's called Triad. They have a bin near my house that I can put stuff in, but leaving the flat is always kind of a chore. Like every time you leave, you're like, okay, what can I do while I'm out? So you're like, okay, I'm gonna drop off these bags, I'm gonna get a coffee, I'm gonna go to the store, I'm gonna grab some groceries, I'm gonna make a return. Okay, what I'm saying is I'm making small bags to take with me when I leave the flat instead of taking one big bag to put in the bin, if that makes sense. This is the mental math of living in cities.
So full.
So full.
Can't think. Must walk.
It was very delicious.
It was really good.
Okay, I'm vlogging now, so do something fun and cute. Rachel, happy birthday to you. It's pitch black and freezing outside, but that is winter in the UK and we still gotta get our steps in, so we're going for a walk. It's also raining, but the weather app is calling it snow. So yeah, I'm on a nice snowy walk. I have a tendency to get very attached to walking routes because I feel like I process a lot during my walks. And this one, for the 2.5 years that I lived in Wandsworth, really saw me through a lot. Just being by the river, I think I'm just gonna miss it a lot. So I wanted to capture it. And as I mentioned earlier, every time you leave the flat, you have to run an errand. So of course I had to stop by Sainsbury's to get my snacks for the evening and got some milk for my tea and some biscuits. I'm about to go to the V&A Museum because they have really good souvenirs. As you know, I'm leaving London, so I need to get everything I can. And I currently have this V&A tote, which I think is so cute, but I've had it for 8 months now, maybe. And there's a little hole in the back of it. I don't know if you can see that right there. And I just want to get a fresh one for when I go home so I can use it and not be worried about it falling apart. I'm still going to use this one like until it falls apart, but I just want to have a backup. So I'm going there. I'm also going to peruse and see if they have anything else that I need. And I also want to get one for my mom because she likes this one as well. We've had a string of some very cold days, so I've got to bundle up before heading out, and I'm sure I'm going to get like hot on the bus and really regret my life choices. I might switch my hat because this is like kind of the warmest hat I have. This hat is not as cute, but it's more practical for this occasion. Most days I can't make it to the V&A before it closes on weekdays, but today's Friday and they're open till 10 on Fridays, so we're going. Being cold makes me so out of breath. Made it to South Ken, and it's really weird because I've gotten to the point where every time I go somewhere off my beaten path, it's the last time I'm going to be there. And I've lived here for 3 years, and now I'm like, oh, but this is the last time I'm going to be in South Kensington before I have to leave. I've been to the V&A a couple times, so I didn't spend too long here, but I did just want to kind of take a little lap around the first floor. But to be honest, the gift shop is really where it's at. Of course, they have these tote bags, and they also have a lot of other cute, fun stuff. I ended up with 2 heart buttons. I have no idea what I'm going to do with them. I just thought they were really cute.
Thank you very much, Aaron. We're ready, friends. Come on, Rachel.
Being the only one who lives in Ireland.
All right.
I've been waiting, bro.
We're headed. Maybe. We're headed to Camden Market. Do you want to be in the vlog?
I asked her to marry me, but she chose somebody else.
America!
Yeah, it's a video.
And earn.
Happy birthday to you. Hip hop hooray! Hip hop hooray! Hip hop hooray!
We got burritos.
Singing songs about the Southland. It's Alabama, and I've been singing.
Brunch with your friends the morning after a pub night in London is an experience that truly cannot be rivaled. And then if you follow it up with a walk in, it could be any park, but this Sunday in particular, we went to Battersea Park. That is the recipe for a perfect Sunday. And this Sunday was made even more perfect by going to a Swiftie monument, the Black Dog Pub. Cheers. Didn't get you. I got it. The next few days went by in a blur. I went on a lot of walks and I sent some stuff that I had sold on Vinted. I went to my last bar class at my favorite studio and we had a lot of flat viewings. And then the next weekend rolled around and we had leaving drinks. The 4 of us were the last standing and we all had a little cry in the pub and on the street. We had a little moment of comic relief when this guy came riding by and fell off his bike out of nowhere. He was okay. Then we said goodbye to Katie and sent her off on the bus, and we did the best thing we know how to do to make ourselves feel better, and that is have a dance party. Okay, we're on our way to Greenwich, where we first met. It's our last weekend in London. Do you have anything you want to say?
No words, because I'll cry.
I'm not going anywhere.
Okay. Yep. And we're just staying really non-emotional today. We're positive today.
If anyone wants to try something, did you catch that?
I just met a girl that watches my YouTube videos and went to Greenwich, and it was really sweet. She came up to me and we chatted for a bit. Her name was Emma, so hi Emma if you're watching. Thank you for coming up. That was really, really sweet and a nice way to start the day. here. Okay, here's the progress with packing. The past couple days have been kind of stressful, not gonna lie. I'll talk to you more about all the details of that tomorrow, but I just wanted to document tonight because tonight is my last night of going to bed, and then I still live in London. Tomorrow night I'm gonna go to bed, and then the next day I'm leaving London, so I feel like tomorrow's like the last real day of living in London, if that makes sense. So packing is mostly done. And yeah, we've been like dealing with a lot of flat issues, which we'll talk about tomorrow. I'll talk all about that. But yeah, documenting this moment.
Today is my last full day of living in London, and I have a business meeting that I'm on my way to. Really getting this in under the wire here. But the good news is I've been so nervous about this all day that I haven't even thought about the fact that I have to leave tomorrow. So there's a plus. Okay, meeting is done. I think that went well. And now everything that was stressing me out is done. That was stressful. And then also the past few days, we had someone back out of our lease transfer for the flat. And so we've been having to do viewings right up until last night. So we've just been like, go, go, go. And we haven't had like a chance to really like, you know, enjoy our last few days. So I'm really glad that's out of the way and I can enjoy my last night and then a little bit of today. Tomorrow, I'm gonna go home and see the girls. So I guess I can check having a business meeting in the city of London off my bucket list. It wasn't on there, but I'm adding it so I can check it off. Seeing as it's my last night, I decided to come to one of the most iconic London landmarks. There's the Tower of London behind me. Also, there's the Shard, and we're gonna go walk down to Tower Bridge. When I first moved here, every time I would come to the South Bank, I had this moment of like, oh my gosh, I live in London. And now I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm not gonna live in London anymore. Wild. So long, London had a good ride. I feel weird because I always kind of pictured that my last night in London would be very sad and like emotional. And don't get me wrong, I'm still like sad, but it's different because I've come to terms with it truly now, and I can look forward to the next thing. And also I'm coming back to London at the end of February, which is a whole other story. We'll talk about that later. But we had our going away party this past weekend. That was like emotionally draining, but everything else has just been like, you know, just normal, I guess, other than the fact that, again, we had to find a new person very last minute for that flat, and I feel like the last couple of days we've been kind of, space in our brains has been taken up with that. So yeah, we've had to be dealing with that. I didn't even want to talk about it on the vlog because I didn't want to remember the stress of that, but that's just the reality. So basically what I'm saying is that we had our going away party. I felt emotional there. And now I'm just like, okay, I'm ready to go. I'm not crying looking at Tower Bridge yet. I think the sad part will be when I'm back in the US and like missing London, but actually leaving and like, you know, coming to terms with that hasn't been as hard as I thought it would be in this last few days. So yeah, I'm rambling now, but I'm trying to get all my feelings out because this is like, I know this is the end of an era. This is like a big moment, but emotions are like very steady. So I think that's a good place to be. Anyway, okay, let's go home. Let's go see the girls. Bye. This is our routine every night. Not anymore. Well, it's gonna be your routine still, but
You can keep eating the sandwich. You don't have to change it, but you could.
she makes it every night.
Good morning. It's the last Monday. Good morning. It's the last morning. I'm so tired. Good morning. It's the last day in London. Headed off today. Going on my last coffee run. I would like to give a shout out to the Wandsworth Pret team. I've been to so many Pretz throughout this city, and they are actually the best people. I've gone there almost every day for the past 2.5 years. Every single day, they're kind. They make the best coffees. Truly, like, I know Pret has like really hit or miss coffee. The ones at the Wandsworth are always good, and I just really appreciate them. Hello, kitty.
Today's a very weird day because I said goodbye to the girls last night because Sarah had to wake up at 3 a.m. to get a train this morning, and I was like, I'm gonna see you soon enough, like I don't need to be waking up that early to say goodbye to you. And then same with Rachel, she went to work before I was up this morning. So I woke up and we all no longer live in this flat together anymore. So that's kind of weird. But again, I'm gonna see them very soon. So I feel like it doesn't feel that final right now. But today I went for a little walk. I got my Pret. My favorite barista was there, so that was good. I was like, it was good to see him for one last day. But now I'm like doing the final cleans, and I gotta make a few trips down to the recycling bin, and then we head out.